Hey everyone! Let's talk about Harry Potter fan theories. Will they make sense? Will they change everything for you? Who knows? But let's get this show on the road. So could Neville Longbottom have been the chosen one? Some fans think yes he could have been.
Why is it always me?
This is because he was a candidate in Professor Trelawney's prophecy about the birth of the chosen one, but Voldemort actually goes after the Potters first. But what if he had gone to the Longbottom home first and not the Potters? Have you ever thought about that? Well, as we all know, the wand chooses the wizard, but Neville's grandmother puts pressure on him to use his father's, to honour him, of course. His father was driven insane when he was an infant, and it's after his wand breaks that Neville finds the perfect wand for himself. And instantly his skills improve, he is less clumsy and becomes way more coordinated. He can even defend himself against the Death Eaters.
Hey, losers. He isn't here.
So the Death Eaters were the ones who targeted the Longbottoms after Voldemort's death and tortured them to insanity. You see, some fans think that what happened to Harry during a Quidditch match in the Philosopher's Stone was very similar to what happened to Neville during his first flying lesson. Do you remember that scene? The unnatural movements caused by Quirrell's charm on Harry are much of a muchness to those which caused Neville to break his arm. Poor little baby. Now, this one shocked me. It was all but just a dream. I actually don't know how I'd cope.
Up! Get up! Now!
Although a classic trick, it could be true, and that's the most upsetting thing. Fans have theorised that while Harry was living in the cupboard under the stairs at the Dursley household, he becomes sad and lonely, and even more sad and even more lonely. And to make himself feel better, he creates this magical world, all in his mind.
Wake up, cousin!
Has this one upset you as much as it has me? Ginny Weasley, occasionally known as Gin by Harry. Do you think I could call her that? Yeah, I'm going to. So Gin was the first female to be born into the Weasley line for several generations, and she attends Hogwarts a year below the famous Potter. And some fans say she casts a love potion on him. Her crush begins when she first sees him at the train station.
Good luck.
And it grows and grows whilst Harry disregards her as Ron's little sister.
Leave him alone. Oh, look, Potter. You've got yourself a girlfriend.
However, out of nowhere, their relationship blossoms. But some fans aren't fooled. No. They remember the way Hermione looked at love potions in Fred and George's joke shop.
Love potions, eh? Yeah, they really do work.
Then again, the way we hear it, sis, you're doing just fine on your own.
Meaning?
Leading to the theory that Gin used a love potion on Harry. So the fascination was just too much for her and she gave into a naughty trick. Tut, tut, tut. Was Harry Potter supposed to be sorted into House Slytherin? He wished quietly not to be.
Not Slytherin, eh?
But throughout the series, it's clear that Harry has an apparent fitness to the house. And maybe that's because he was supposed to be in it. Because of this, fans now think that other characters were incorrectly sorted. Ron was placed in Gryffindor, but is more suited to Hufflepuff. Because of all his family already being in Gryffindor, obviously he wanted to join them.
Ha! Another Weasley.
And Hermione, well, she could have been placed in Ravenclaw, but you wouldn't want to be alone, would you? Now, this fan theory is actually confirmed, because the books, of course, were published way before the film adaptations. Readers were mispronouncing Hermione's names in their heads, and I would too, to be fair. It's not a common name really, is it?
I'm Hermione Granger. And you are?
So in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, she gave Victor Crumb a small tutorial on how to pronounce her name. Many didn't see this as anything out of the ordinary, as Hermione does love a good delivery of language.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
You do it then if you're so clever.
But one fan took to Twitter to explain her theory, and J.K. Rowling actually confirmed it. She did, in fact, include Hermione sounding out her own name to clear up any misconceptions about how to say it. Kind of clever, if you ask me. So there's some questionable but amazing theories out there. You'll have to let me know in the comments which one you agree with the most. Of course, not the last one though, as I've already told you that one is true. And if you've got a theory, let me know that as well. Hey, anything Harry Potter related, just jumble it in the comments. I need all the Harry Potter friends I can get. And collector friends, don't forget about the brand new Harry Potter 50p's that are set to release. Get in on all the goss in our sign up, the link is in the description. So I'll see you again next time. Have a good weekend, everyone.